Well, how can you really be mad at somebody who holds you accountable? They must care. Otherwise, what would be the point? Well, not in this case. Clearly, her friend didn't like what she had to say. Roll footage.
Friend asked me a question. She was like, "Man, everybody always want to know why I'm single. I get so many likes online, and it's like everybody just want to love me because I'm pretty, but nobody ever stays." And I said, "Friend, you ever saw a car that is for sale and that bitch look amazing? I'm talking about the tires nice, rims popping, interior on point, like everything. But then when you go to crank that mug up, it sounds like like somebody clearing their throat." I say, that's what you call a lemon. And with lemons, you either try to fix them, but when you realize you put so much money into it, but nothing ever really changed, you get rid of it. Like you don't keep it. You either give it to somebody else or you junk that mug. I say, I think that's why you single, friend. You might be a lemon. She blocked me. So my
If that ain't one of the the best analogies I've ever heard to explain depreciated value, I don't know what is. Round of applause for this woman. You're one of the few that's actually honest about the conduct and the behaviors and actions of another person. It seems like we have far left the planet and went to a world of magic and fairy tales where everybody is perfect and they don't do no wrong. If your friend is that, it was better that she heard it from you than someone else. See, the problem here is the actions of the others that partook of her. They showed her the hard way. They showed her because of her lack of understanding of what she's being putting out there to get that response. You told her directly what was up. And if you explain it that way, I don't see why anybody would be so mad. You go to sleep and wake up by yourself. You know exactly what you do day in and day out. Or are you just that oblivious, forgetting the fact that, well, there's a good chance that I just might not be the greatest person in the world. And I got to take the L on this. I'm the reason why, I don't maintain the friendships and relationships that I desperately desire because a lot of this is on me and it has nothing to do with nobody else. They're just moving according to how I move. Bravo, ma'am. Bravo. And in 2025, going into the new year, yeah, I got to stop being so sensitive. I always thought it would be better to get counsel from people who actually know and love you versus people who are just out to monetize off of you. For other reason did she have to lie to you? Well, let's put it this way. She had reasons. She could have been manipulative and jealous and envious. Doesn't really seem that way to me though. It sounded like she was really trying to give you some insight and clarity on your predicament. You didn't like it, like many of you don't, and then you try to get rid of people who are constantly on your ass about how you are. Get rid of them, and then you remain in your delusions and continue to do what you were doing, and you keep getting the same results, and you're still going to be hoping that the answers change. They won't, unless you decide to just keep people around you who are going to keep lying to you and gassing you up, so that you can remain in it. Otherwise, I didn't see the issue here. I didn't. Y'all tell me, was she wrong? I'm curious. I'm very curious to know what y'all thought.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pushite the talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn you ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is bread and plain if you get it messy.